afternoon. Well, my first slide is saying that I joined this company almost 7,500 days ago. I joined, it was my first job, Portugal Telecom. So it's nice to me to come back and be here. So about us, we are an editor, so a software company that does software for big companies. That's why we have a small amount of customers. So we are not target for B2C. We are target to B2B. We have more than 150 customers all around the world in 80 countries. We have offices, and offices for us means companies. So we pay taxes on those countries in 15 countries. And we develop the software in 3 different countries. Our main software factory is here in Portugal, in Braga, and we have 2 other ones, one in Poland, in Poznan, and another one in Ireland, in Dublin. We have more than 450 employees. From those, we have 90 different nationalities, and from those 450, more than half are outside of Portugal. For the telecom operators, from the 10 biggest ones, and biggest one means size of customers, 8 of them are our customers up to now. The only 2 that are missing here are the Chinese companies where we are not present for lots of reasons, but we are not present there. So what we do, in fact, so we have created a software. What it does is it looks leakages all across the chain within a telecom operator. And the idea is from those leakages, try to correct those leakages and increase without having more customers. That's the beauty of the thing. And get more results at the bottom line. Of course, that depends on the maturity of the telecom operator. We had customers where we have probably gained 1%. But we have cases, and for instance, Portugal Telecom is based in Brazil. We got the customer, which I cannot tell you, because all of them are our customers over there, so it's easy to not tell you, where we got an increase of 8% of the total revenues at the end. How do I explain you this? It's not easy to explain how the thing is. So I've tried to get this an example from something that you already know, which is SAP, a very known company. So if we explain you that SAP does what they call enterprise resource planning, that means they do the operational part of a company, and with that software you can do the sales, the marketing, the finance. So in fact you can have modules for all the company. What we do is in fact something that complements the thing that they do. We do what we call, and that's a statement that we have created, so that's the claim that we have for our company. It's enterprise business assurance. What we do, in fact, is we control or audit, we control all those processes that are transversal within the company. Of course, some of them are related to finance, but could be product management, could be network, could be a lot of things. So that's the main thing that we do. And we do position ourselves right now as the biggest company doing this all around the world. We have 3 big companies doing this, big in our size, of course. We have 3 companies doing this, us, 1 Israeli company, and 1 Indian company, and we are the biggest one from those 3. You just to have one idea about the size of our company, our sales are around 65 million euros. So, and how we do this, normally we partner or co-partner with those companies that do normally the business part within our final customers. Companies like PwC, BCG, NRTM, McKinsey, lots of them. What we do in fact is we got from those, let's say, specs, and we validate those into the real world. So what we do is we get then all the data and we compare the things accordingly with the ones that are stated by them. The results of that is right now, with the software installed, we have more than 50 telecom operators. Here, in order to do our relation with Portugal Telecom, our first customer was Oi. Our first ever customer was Oi, and still now is one of our biggest customers. And that brings also the partnership that we have with the Portugal Telecom. But a lot of the other ones are our customers. The last ones that we got were the ones from US. US, we just bought a company this year in April. And we not only got the customers that we got from the acquisition, but just after that, we start having our new customers in US. So the idea, and I was mainly talking about telecom, the idea was at the beginning just to explore globally telecom, because it's one of the most important things for a global company, but being small is niche things. So we were doing just telecom at the beginning, and with a single tool. And at the beginning of last year, we tried to use the same tool for other industries. And so we got a group of people with the knowledge of the business. We tried to pitch some of the companies, and we were awarded this year with the biggest telecom electronics retailer in US and the biggest one in Russia. So in fact, we got already the two big customers. Those are there. And we were also now working in utilities in Brazil, and we got several ones in Europe. So the main thing in here is with the same software, we were able not only to do telecom, but now we are able to do the other industries. We're going to focus now on the second one, which is retail, and with the time, we try to evolve to the next ones. So what is in fact then the product? So we built in an ETL tool. We try to do that with other products, but we are not able to extract all the info that we need. And when we talk about telecom, we are talking about tons of events. You just have an idea. Our biggest customer is Vimpelcom in Russia. They have around 70 million subscribers, and we get each day around 5 billion CDRs per day, and we treat them during the night in order to be ready for the morning. So we were not able to get that from the market, so we did it ourselves. So part of the tool, we have all the extractors to handle that, let's say, big data. We got then also the BPM logic to treat all the all the processes that are coming either for the company or for the companies like, I said, BCG, McKinsey, PwC, and we map them. And then we have the front-end tools to manage all that in near real-time thing, because as you know, we are not able to collect information directly in real time from the real systems, so we are kind of a near real-time thing. So, and it's easy then to do the pitch, because normally it's easy. It's difficult to do one pitch for some customers. In our case, it's quite easy to do the pitch, because we are talking about 1% of the money that we recover. That means exactly 10 million if it is 1 billion company. And we are talking always about big companies. You to know, we were awarded for the retailer in US in May. We got the contract, and we were live this month, and they already paid the project 10 times in just a couple of months. So to have an idea how are the things done.
Grade 7. Experience the business assurance revolution. Jane Bullock is a revenue assurance manager in a telecom operator. Jane is already taking advantage of RAID mobility capabilities on her RA daily activities. After receiving a revenue assurance alarm and analyzing the detailed information on her mobile phone, she reassigns a task directly to a revenue assurance analyst for further analysis. William Smith, the revenue assurance analyst, receives the request for analysis from Jane and starts immediately handling the case. William accesses the RAID dashboard and starts looking for the potential source of the problem by analyzing RAID 7 business sensors. At the same time, the fraud team is also facing some problems related with fraud. Rob Dickens, one of the company's fraud analysts, is at a totally different geographical location and starts investigating the case, also using RAID. Rob drills into RAID's case management and detects high-severity alarms associated with call-selling fraud that need to be handled. Rob drills deeper in the fraud case and discovers an unusual pattern associated with network usage. Identified the source of this occurrence, Rob will now implement the mechanisms to stop the fraud stream. Back to the revenue assurance team, William notices that an unusual peak of alarms came out from the last validation cycle. Looking at the dashboard and analyzing the deviations, William is able to associate the problem with a failure in the mediation process. Back in her office, Jane monitors progress in case resolution. Taking advantage of RAID integration with Google Maps, William is able to navigate in the map, visualizing the geographical distribution of the problem. After identifying the source of the revenue leakage, William reassigns the case resolution to the IT department. Stephen Parker from the IT department is now searching and recovering the missing CDRs. The error is detected and the files are reprocessed. The alarm list is now updated with the information from the recovered files. The graphics in the RAID dashboard now reflect the recovered amounts based on the information from closed alarms. Jane automatically receives the alert for a closed case on her RAID mobile application. Looking at the mobile dashboard, she is always aware of company performance for immediate case resolution if necessary. Alan Williams, the company CFO, is one of the most recent adopters of RAID Business Assurance mobility features. With the new balanced scorecard interface, he is able to check the company strategy performance indicators. Drilling down into balanced scorecards allows him to check individual business assurance performance indicators from the different areas of the organization, such as revenue assurance and fraud management. What began as a set of alarms capable of causing a deviation in operator profitability goals are now closed incidents with minimum impact. Thanks to RAID 7, the goals are once again right on track. RAID 7. When you need it, where you want it.
Well, just to tell that, yeah, good news. For us, this will be our best ever here in all the lines. And thank you so much for inviting us. See you soon.